Alright, so this video here I'm going to show you the tuning functions that it has. Now remember, I'm only using the internal amp. I do not have an external amp. I'm running Infinity Reference Series 6.5s in the front, Infinity Reference Series 6x9s in the front. They are two-way in the rear, three-way in the two-way in the front and three-way in the rear. So this is what's pretty much available through the head unit itself, to the internal amplifier. Obviously with the external amplifier you'll be able to tune it a lot better, and there's some features that will be available. I'll show you those right now. So go to audio, and immediately you see there's bass boost, there's detail settings, subwoofer, fader, balance, treble, mids, bass, system cue, and again bass boost. So we'll start with the bass boost. I have it off at the moment. Like I said, I'm using the internal amp. I don't want to abuse it. It does cut out if it doesn't get enough power. It will cut out and shut off the unit. So I just turned it off. So for the moment, and we have system cue as well. That's the built-in equalizer, so you can kind of tune it through neutral sounds, game, jazz, top 40, and they all change the way it sounds. I have it tuned myself, so I'll leave it on user. Then you go to bass adjust, and you have your bass center frequency. You can change that anywhere from, I'll show you 40 all the way to 100. Now obviously, because I'm using the built-in EQ, the built-in amp, it doesn't make a difference. I think that only works with the external amp, because I have not noticed a sound difference when I change that. You have the bass level, so it goes all the way up to 8, I believe, and it can also goes down to -8. The bass factor, Q factor, I don't know how that works yet. I have to do a little research, but like I said, I don't know how that works, but it seems to make a little bit of a difference even with the internal amp. Gives it a little bit more of a full sound, I think. And bass EXT, I don't know what that is. So let's see. And again, back to the bass center frequency. So basically, for the internal amp, all I've really changed is the levels. Bass adjust, so we're gonna go mids adjust. It's the same thing. You get anywhere from 0.5 kilohertz to 2.0 kilohertz. So, and then you also have the mids, which you can go as well. You can go all the way to mid, all the way to 8, and it's positive 8, -8. And you also have the mid Q factor, and you have the treble. Treble has the treble bass frequency, which starts at 10 kilohertz and goes all the way up to 17.5 kilohertz. Again, something that I haven't noticed a difference with on the internal amp, but I'm pretty sure that once I turn off the internal amp, it will, and I'm using the external amps, it'll make a difference. So wish it did. If it does, like I said, I haven't noticed any. And you have the treble level as well. You can go all the way up to 8, and I'll do it on 4. Now you also have the fader, the balance, and you have the subwoofer. I have it off at the moment, but if you turn it on, you get more settings. Subwoofer level will come out, and you can turn that up. Obviously I don't have one, so I'm going to go back and turn that off. And last but not least, I'm going to show you how to turn off the internal amp. So first of all, you have to put it on standby mode. Once it's in standby mode, you hold the center button here. We'll go to function, go to settings. I believe it was settings. Nope, my bad. Where was that? Initial settings, I believe it is. Function. built-in auxiliary, CD read, built-in amp. Here it is. Now it's on. If I turn that off, it will not work. It will turn off the internal amp, meaning the speakers inside my car currently will not function since I don't have an external amp. So I'm going to leave it on. You can also select the speakers. You can go 4.5 inch, 6x9, and 6 inch, which is what I have, and I'm probably going to select that. And I wonder if that'll change the quality. And then it shows F and W update. That's the firmware, I believe. And source select. I don't know what that means. I haven't really read all of that, but anyway. So you have the key beep function, which is pretty much every time you press a button it'll beep. You can change the language. There's quite a few. You got English, France, Spanish. Actually, there's only 3, not that many. Oops. If you speak Spanish, you'll understand that, but I don't. So we'll go back. And again, you have a built-in auxiliary, CD read. Don't know what that is either. Anyway, so the point of this one here was to show you 2 things. Built-in amplifier, turn it on or off, or the speakers, and you can select the rear 6x9s, front 6 inch. And that's that. So we're going to exit out of there. And I'll go back to my USB drive. Yeah, I'll show you guys in another one the difference between all the different display functions.